Hey guys, it's me, Galactic, and holy shit, it has been so long since I made a video. I think it's been what, 6, 7 months? And yeah, that is entirely for two reasons. One, I started college back in last fall, so that's been taking up a hello amount of my time. College has been cool though. I've been learning programming languages like Python and Java, and they have been pretty interesting to learn so far. Two, I've actually just been lost for content, really. Like, I don't really know where to go, so that just kind of like, not forced me into a break, but I just don't know what to do content-wise. So after a lot of thought, I do want to make videos and stuff, but I just want to get more creative and like make more videos that are original to me a little bit. Not like in terms of topics, but like how I present the videos and like things in that nature. Like, I want the way I express what I want to express in the videos to just be my own. Obviously, I'll reference other people, like I'm going to in this video, but I think that's kind of where I want to go. And it really is hard to make content in terms of fighting game stuff right now, but I will try and figure it out. With games like KOF coming out, I do want to explore the game and just see what it has to offer with it right now. But today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most talked about characters of the season. He is 1/3 of the infamous Fusion team popularized by Yasha. We have seen this team literally everywhere ever since the US versus EU thing that happened. This video, we'll be talking about one of the best supports in this game, Android 17.
The adjustment he really needed to get back on track. And the minute I say that, next to each other. Oh yeah, look at this dude.
Yo, we did. Remember we did calm yesterday.
We definitely did calm yesterday.
And you was in it. Bullshit.
That's crazy.
Yo, Supersonic Jerry, if you haven't got your prime, please is on the channel. We really appreciate it.
You got Mixed Brother Records. Wow.
Before we start, I would like to preface this by saying you should be using A assist. His A assist is literally one of the best assists in the game. While his other assists, you know, they're decent, but the A assist really outlines his support value for the team, and I strongly recommend using it. Alright, to start this video, we're going to be talking about the neutral applications of the 17 A assist, and which is kind of self-explanatory because it's a barrier, but I wanted to show this with a character like Nappa, who has to really commit in neutral. A lot of the things he does in neutral are kind of committal, because he doesn't really have this key blast game. It takes a little bit of time to set these up, and his best actual normal is 5/8, which it does go very far and it's a great move, but you know, on whiff, it's like you could die if you just be whiffing this, especially with how this season is right now. Everybody doing a ton of damage. Whiffing big moves like that without coverage is terrible. So enter 17 A assist. To put it cleanly, this makes hard commitments like this and this not hard commits anymore, because Cyberman, for example, he can be basically completely covered by it. So one of his ways to play neutral can be covered by 17. So let's actually see how does this interact with assist. See, 17 tanks a Vegito assist, which is one of the best neutral assists right now, and he was able to get his Cyberman out. Even if you're slow, like that second time you saw me do it, he still tanked the hits for Nappa to get his shit out. Obviously, that's going to differ from assists, But assists like Vegito's, like I said, are some of the best right now, and it really fits the meta. So having that potential to help a character like Nappa get set up and to take less commits, or to commit less, is very, very important. Now, Busho 5H, like I said, is one of his best neutral tools, and we don't want to whiff this because it's very Midas of whiff. But if you late call 17, this happens. So now one of your best neutral tools that is committal, it's not committal anymore. So yeah, like anything late super dashes, key blast, anything that will punish Nappa at a pretty good range, this 17 covers it all. So this character is now, he doesn't have to take commit. Like, he doesn't have to be as committal as he would be with any other assist, right? Because 17 comes out really fast. His barrier starts up in... The barrier comes out on the 10th frame. Thank you, Dustloop. It's really good for covering yourself in neutral. And this makes characters with not the best neutral, like Nappa and a Gohan, and a character like a Gohan, they make their neutral at least more bearable, because other than that, it's kind of abysmal. He has to commit with these big ass normals, but 17 just helps with that tremendously. Also having the assist like Vegito does too. That's pretty much how his assists can help these characters that struggle a bit in neutral become more viable. That's not everything that he does for them. This next section, we'll be talking about offense. Now, I have a Gohan here. A Gohan, you know, his offense is great. You know, he has stuff like this, and you know, he has legs. He gives him a 50-50. But one of the things with, like I said, for example, legs, is the guard cancel problem. Right, guard canceling legs is like kind of sucks. So what 17 does, that's another big thing, is he helps with the guard cancel problem. This now lets Gohan mix way more reliably without having to worry about guard cancel. And even if he benefits from the opponent guard canceling, you still get that punish because you just get hit. So this is crazy because he makes characters that either have this guard cancel problem or have bad frame data they make their offense much more viable, really. So he not only is he adding, you know, the neutral protection like I mentioned earlier, but he's hoping these characters have stronger offense. This is also why a character like Gogeta, this is why this works a lot, because a lot of his normals aren't not the best on block. So he's very like liable to getting guard canceled, and you don't really want that. 17 fixes these problems, right? 17 fixes it seamlessly. You know what I mean? He fixes the guard cancel problems with these characters. So now you have to actually hold these characters' offense. Not many assists can actually just do that for you like that. Furthermore, on offense, he also gives characters something very special. We know that, I don't know exactly when people discovered Super Dash Mix, but Super Dash Mix in the corner has become a staple pretty much in this game in this season right now. And it's been a thing that only like GT Goku can give you at mid-screen, but there's also another character that can, and that's 17. Granted, you have to be playing a specific character. Gogeta Blue is one of them, but you have to be playing characters that can do that for him and can like they have a good low for this. But the fact that he's giving mix up mid screen is huge. Like obviously this character, Vegeta Blue, he has his Rekka thing, so he's able to kind of just do it anyway. But the character I had on the screen before, Nappa, he doesn't have anything that keeps him in the air, so he's able to air dash afterwards. But now with 17, he's able to just do this. He can actually do this with a lot of assists, but you get the point. This character that does not have anything to leave him in the air for mix can now mix mid-screen because the pushback is that low. Other characters that can do this include like Cell and Bardock. He kind of can do it, but his is weird, so I don't really know about him. But like characters like Cell and 16, they get a lot from it. And keep in mind, those characters, they don't really have the best full screen presence either. So he's still doing the previous benefits of covering their neutral really well, and he's also giving them really good ass mix mid screen. So his support value is just crazy because he can do things for you. And granted, it is not the mix, you know, mid screen. Obviously, Super Dash mix technically is fake. You know, you can reflect, and you really have to be point blank for it to work. But it's still crazy that we can run assists that give us that type of mix up that's not named Kid Buu, because we know that Kid Buu, you know, Kid Buu's Kid Buu. He allows you to do like mad fake shit, and he can just make mix-ups fucked up. And he is still the best mix-up character assist in the game, but you still can get these mid-screen 50-50s with an assist that, you know, does the guard cancel thing for you and just generally protects you in neutral. So in terms of support value, you could probably find more solace in 17, because there is a point in the game, if your neutral assist dies and you're running Kid Buu A, you're gonna have to play neutral with just your character and Kid Buu, in which obviously it can be done, but having a character and 17 will help you get those hits more consistently, and it's just easier to play. And I think it'll fit a lot of people that don't really play the super strong characters. They can play 17, you know, have that ability to still get hits while also being able to mix up mid-screen. So the last thing I really wanna harp on is the fact that he builds an insane amount of art. And this is why the example of A Gohan is very important to me, in my opinion, because actually 16 too. They both need meter for things, and this character not only gives them the mix and the guard cancel, but he also gives them the bar that they need. So he's just checking like all these support boxes, right? So it's like, why not play him if you're playing those characters? Like personally, I'm ignorant a little bit on synergy things, but in terms of like playing Dragon Ball, I don't understand why. I don't see why people would consider these characters. Maybe they don't like them. That could always play a part, but people that play like, you know, 16 and A Gohan should really think about playing this character. I digress. I'm just gonna show a quick combo. He builds like 2 bars of everything. Actually, that Axize clip that I played in the video earlier, he built the 2 bars in it off of a 2H starter. That's just this character just building bar. He even builds bar when he tag him in. Like, he's just out here in terms of it. I'm not really out there with this character. I don't play him. But, I can try and do some shit. As you can see, yeah, he builds an insane amount of meter. And on top of that, he does still have one of the best DHC damages in this game. His damage output plus the meter he just builds for the team. Having him and Vegito just like it really almost guarantees a 2-touch. But like just their DHC damages combined, it's wild, man. This character is important to this game right now, and I think a lot of people should think more about or consider trying him out on their teams, because I think he can benefit you a lot. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to upload more, as I said in the intro, but thanks for watching. Bye.